Alright, good morning, boys. What is up? Today is Tuesday, January 20th. I'm officially a 20-year-old fucking trader. I'm now Unk, right? Made 16 racks today. We secured a $15,000 payout as well. I did trade very aggressive today. I did not risk normally. I risked double my normal risk. I took this trade with four contracts. I did take this trade with 4 contracts instead of 2, which is my standard. Why was that? Because look at new week opening gap. If I'm longing and there's a new week opening gap above us, I am very, very confident in that draw liquidity, A, and B. When new week opening gap gets filled, it tends to get filled very aggressively. That is just one of those draws that it's not. NWOG isn't hit or miss. NWOG isn't, we have London highs above us. Price is going to just move 20 points a candle the whole day until we take it out. No. NWOG means we are going to get fucking 50 to 100 point candles back to back until this is failed. Now, we're getting choppy price action. This is not the NWOG price action I envisioned, but what I saw was this. On the hourly time frame, we have this bearish gap, right? I told the Discord this morning we are open to both longs and shorts. We have London highs and we have London lows, right? What I noticed is actually 2 things. We were expecting OTE of this bullish range, so we tap 0.5 of the higher time frame right here. The 8:30 a.m. candle taps OTE of the higher time frame. However, we're also still respecting that bearish hourly fair value gap, so I didn't really want to confirm anything until I drew this range out as well, acknowledging London highs. We also have Asian highs above us and midnight open. So we have all these draws above us. And then what do I see? If we grab price right here, from the low to the high, what do I tell you guys? I tell you guys to treat OTE of a range as an imbalance. We tap into it, we displace higher. I do wait for 929 because if 929 didn't inverse this 5 minute, we have a 5 minute gap here. I was waiting for that 5 minute to inverse, right? That would have been a very nice play. The CISD was enough for me. I really like the CISD. The inverse would have been a lot better. I actually probably would have risked more on this trade. I risked a lot on this trade. If I lost this trade, I would have lost like $2,000. Or no, a little less. Like 1.8, which would have been a pretty heavy loss. That's not a standard loss for me. That would have been, yeah, a pretty big loss. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, 800 times 2, 1.6. I would have lost 1.6 thousand, which is honestly not bad at all, actually. That's not even that big of a loss. I've taken bigger losses on this account. So risked 1.6 to make 3.3. It was a very, very clean trade. Stops were just here because the price broke into this gap. It didn't have to respect this area here, right? It could have very well retraced all the way down here and then pulled back up, and I'm not comfortable risking 40 points. So stops were very, very tight. I didn't want the 5 minute to really open low into the CISD. I just wanted us to trim it. And what did we do? We touched it to a tick. And this is what we should be doing now. We should be displacing higher. I don't know what the fuck price is doing. Let's take a look at ES. You see ES is doing it right. Unfilled 4 hour above us, aligned with London highs, if I'm incorrect. Yes. We had London highs. Same thing on Nasdaq. We had an unfilled 4 hour gap, aligned with London highs. So I was very, very confident in this trade. I loved that draw on liquidity, whether we fill NWOG or not. We had London highs with an unfilled gap above us and NWOG. So I figured longing was going to be a great play. Reject OT of this range after rejecting equilibrium of this range right here, right? So we tap equilibrium of this higher time frame range, and then we tap OTE of a lower time frame range. And then we get a 5 minute change in steady delivery to the upside, targeting these highs right here. Smacked my biggest winning day on these accounts. I'm very happy with this. And I will be requesting a $15,000 payout tonight. Fucking beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful payout. Cannot complain. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this trade, other valid trades that I made I thought were valid. If you trade like this, I don't know if this is really a good trade just because your stop loss is so big. You would have to be targeting something up here with such low risk. This just isn't my trading style. I'll tell you what, this trade isn't terrible. I am surprised this didn't play out though. I don't know why we're just pushing lower. We have a 5-minute gap and then a 1-minute IFEG. This is a good trade. This 5-minute gap tap with a 1-minute IFEG isn't a bad trade at all to this internal high. But it should have been a break even. This should not have been a loss because you could have break even at this high. So this was not a loss, which is kind of cool. It's not even a losing trade, it's a break even. Also, you have an SMT at that high if I'm wrong, right? If I'm right, sorry. You have an SMT at that high where we souped London and that 4-hour. So there is an SMT at this high and it is a break even. I personally take profit at break even at SMTs. So if I were in this trade, I would have taken profit here for 1-to-1. That's just how I trade. Whenever I see an SMT, a lot of people just break even. I close it because more often than not, if you guys notice, by the time price makes an SMT with ES on Nasdaq, you are so close to your take profit. Is it worth going break even? No, you were up. I mean, in this case, you're up 35 out of 50 points, right? You're 70% of the way to your take profit. Personally, if I'm 70% of the way to my take profit and I see a signal that price is going to reverse, dude, I'm closing my thing. I'm not going to be greedy for an extra 30% when there's a higher probability that I get break even, if not lose. There's no purpose or reasoning for me behind that. So this was honestly a good trade and it would have been a win as well. Looking at it now. Okay, it's not a clean trading day. I can't say it's a clean trading day. Look at the 2 and 3 minute time frame. It's choppy as fuck. But it is a pretty nice day to take advantage of the volatility. But yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments or join the free Discord. Link will be in bio. I hope you guys have a blessed day and I'll see you boys tomorrow. Peace out.